Since our first investigation, pilots have whispered about other zones, places they won't name in flight logs, locations where even military aircraft alter course without explanation. These aren't the famous disappearance zones you've heard about. These are the ones aviation authorities don't want publicized. Where planes don't crash, they simply stop existing. Number 10. Superstition Mountains, Arizona. Arizona's Superstition Mountains eat small aircraft like the desert swallows water. Since the 1940s, over 50 planes have vanished in these peaks. Pilots report compass needles spinning wildly before radio contact cuts. The mountain's iron deposits supposedly explain the magnetic anomalies. But that doesn't explain why wreckage is rarely found, or why some crashes leave no impact marks. Apache legends warned about these peaks. Modern aviation should have listened. Number 9. Drake Passage, Southern Ocean. Where two oceans collide, aircraft disappear. The Drake Passage's extreme weather is expected, but planes vanish here in calm conditions too. Chilean military flights have disappeared without distress calls. Search teams find nothing in waters so rough they're called the sailor's graveyard. The passage seems to pull aircraft down like ships. Some theorize about magnetic anomalies from the nearby South Pole. Others just avoid flying here entirely. Number 8. Sargasso Sea, Atlantic Ocean. The Bermuda Triangle's quieter cousin hides deadlier secrets. The Sargasso Sea's vast seaweed forests have trapped ships for centuries, but they also claim aircraft. Planes report engine failures over these stagnant waters. Some crash into the weeds and sink without a trace. Others simply vanish from radar while flying through clear skies. The sea's unique ecosystem creates its own weather patterns. Perhaps it creates other anomalies too. Number 7. Kamchatka Peninsula, Russia. Russia's Far East is a graveyard of missing aircraft. The Kamchatka Peninsula's active volcanoes and extreme weather explain some disappearances, but not all. Soviet military flights vanished here during routine patrols. Modern aircraft report instrument failures near certain peaks. Local indigenous peoples speak of sky spirits that pull down metal birds. In a land of fire and ice, planes become offerings to forces we don't understand. Number 6. Congo Basin, Central Africa. The world's second largest rainforest swallows planes whole. In the Congo Basin, aircraft disappear into green infinity. No roads for ground search. Canopy too thick for aerial spotting. Planes that crash here might as well have flown to another planet. But some disappearances defy logic. Aircraft vanishing in clear weather, experienced pilots losing navigation over familiar routes. The forest keeps its victims like ancient sacrifices. Number 5. Tasman Sea, Australia. The Tasman Sea's reputation for vanishing aircraft rivals any triangle. Small planes disappear regularly. In 1978, a Cessna reported being followed by strange lights before vanishing. Commercial flights report severe turbulence in calm conditions. The sea's unique position creates weather that appears from nowhere. But weather doesn't explain radar anomalies or why some aircraft seem to fly in circles before disappearing. Number 4. Gobi Desert, China. The Gobi hides more than dinosaur bones. Aircraft crossing this desert report navigation failures that shouldn't happen. Chinese and Mongolian military planes have vanished without explanation. The desert's size makes search difficult, but that doesn't explain perfect disappearances. No debris, no distress calls, no logical flight path to nowhere. Some areas are restricted without official reason. What requires such secrecy in empty desert? Number 3. Celtic Sea, Western Europe. Between Ireland and Britain lies water that remembers. The Celtic Sea has claimed aircraft since aviation began. Modern planes still disappear here. Small aircraft, military jets, even commercial flights report near misses with something unseen. Pilots describe sudden fog banks that appear from nowhere, instrument failures that correct themselves after leaving the area. The Celts believed these waters were doorways. Perhaps they still are. Number 2. Mariana Trench region, Pacific Ocean. Above Earth's deepest point, aircraft vanish into the sky. The Mariana Trench region sees regular disappearances that defy explanation. Planes at cruising altitude suddenly lose altitude. Instruments show impossible readings. Some aircraft are found thousands of miles off course with no explanation. The trench's depth creates unique gravitational effects, but gravity doesn't explain why some planes seem pulled down by invisible hands. Number 1. Vortex Alley, South China Sea. The South China Sea hides a corridor pilots call Vortex Alley. Here, more planes disappear per square mile than anywhere else on Earth. Commercial flights alter routes. Military aircraft fly in formations for safety. The disappearances follow patterns, always in the same narrow corridor, always without explanation. Ships below report seeing aircraft circling before vanishing. China and neighboring countries classify incident reports. Whatever hunts in Vortex Alley, governments want it kept quiet. The sky's hunger has no borders, no explanation that satisfies. These new zones join our original 10, creating a global network of aerial graveyards. Each represents hundreds of final flights, thousands of unanswered questions. Pilots know these places by reputation, if not by name. They adjust altitudes, change routes, and sometimes simply refuse assignments. Because in these zones, the greatest danger isn't weather or mechanical failure. It's the possibility that some places on Earth simply don't want us in their skies. The question remains, are these anomalies expanding, or have they always been there, waiting for us to fly too close? If these new disappearance zones made you question your next flight, subscribe to Globe Gliders for more investigations into places that defy explanation. Comment below, have you flown through any of these zones? And activate notifications, because some mysteries are too dangerous to miss.